At LaveLab, we've just tested the Dreame H15 Pro Heat, and in this video, we'll tell you what we honestly think about it. And for your information, we've included a link to this product at its best price just below this video. This vacuum cleaner is quite heavy and bulky, weighing in at 6.2 kilograms. In addition, on the standard setting, its self-propulsion is not very powerful. You have to set the turbo level in the app to get better results. In terms of maneuverability, the body responds well to your movements, but the head doesn't follow the movement as well and doesn't offer a very wide angle. On the other hand, we were pleased to see the parking function, which allows you to lock the vacuum cleaner in an upright position. When you unlock it from this parking position, it resumes cleaning in the mode you selected at the start. The new generations of wet-dry vacuums can be used lying flat at 180 degrees, and the H15 Pro Heat is no exception. There's a small wheel at the rear of the device to help it glide more easily across the floor in this position. When lying flat, its brush head measures less than 10 centimeters, while the rest of its body is 12.5 centimeters high. Its dirty water tank can hold 400 milliliters of liquid when laid flat, but this capacity increases to 650 milliliters when used in the traditional way. As for the clean water tank, it has a volume of 800 milliliters, which is standard. The 26.3 centimeter long roller can be easily removed from the side. Its edges are quite thin, but despite this, we noticed that the H15 Pro Heat did not vacuum as close to the baseboards as other models we tested. In front of the roller is a dynamic squeegee. It lifted when we pushed the vacuum cleaner and lowered when we pulled it. This squeegee is relatively low, which means that some thick dirt is not sucked up but pushed around. Nevertheless, scraping the floor allows it to pick up small debris and liquids better than its competitors. There are 3 buttons on the handle: one to turn it on, one to change modes, and one to start self-cleaning. On the interface side, the device's color screen displays the mode used, the battery level in percent, any error messages, the level of dirt on the floor via color code, the charging logo, and the Wi-Fi indicator. A button on the back of the vacuum cleaner also allows you to adjust the volume of voice commands and connect to Wi-Fi. To facilitate maintenance, the cleaning station automatically washes the vacuum cleaner's roller. During this process, the roller is first cleaned with hot water for about 5.5 minutes, then dried with hot air at 85 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. You can also choose a quick 5-minute dry at 85 degrees Celsius. During our tests, after a 30-minute self-cleaning and drying cycle, the roller came out fairly dry, but it wasn't perfectly clean. The edges were still marked with ketchup, but this is a type of dirt that is known to be particularly stubborn. The dirty water tank has a filter basket that separates solids from liquids, but be careful as it tends to open a little too quickly. Finally, the accessories included in the package are a second roller and a second replacement filter, a cleaning brush, and a cleaning solution. So much for the design and maintenance. Now let's move on to our performance tests. In total, the Dreame H15 Pro has 4 modes: Smart, Hot Water, Suction, and Custom. The Smart and Suction modes vary the power depending on the level of dirt on the floor, as an automatic mode would. The Hot Water and Custom modes, on the other hand, do not vary the power. Overall, we found that the vacuum cleaner didn't really need the app. The app is just used to change the language, drying time, configure custom mode, and choose the auto traction level. It's only for the latter that it can be useful, as we found the turbo auto traction level to be better than the default standard level. To evaluate the performance of the H15 Pro Heat, we scattered various types of dirt on the floor and checked the number of passes required to clean them using the supplied cleaning product and intelligent mode. Here are the results of these tests. After 1 pass, the rice was completely vacuumed up, but the salt required more than 4 passes. In fact, there was a line of salt left where we stopped the vacuum cleaner. The ketchup was removed after 2 passes, but the floor was still a little sticky despite using the cleaning product. For the milk and cereal mixture, the solid elements were removed after the first pass, but we had to make a second pass to remove the remaining milk. We have mixed feelings about the egg suction, as 4 passes is a good score for this type of vacuum cleaner, but the shells got stuck in the roller. We also placed animal hair and human hair on the floor. The hair was all removed in 2 passes and did not get stuck in the roller. However, the animal hair was sometimes pushed back because it was thicker than the space left by the squeegee. Finally, for our most difficult tests with dried stains, the use of hot water did help to remove them compared to the standard H15 Pro. The H15 Pro Heat managed to remove dried mud stains in 6 passes, compared to 8 to 14 with the standard version, dried coffee in 12 passes, compared to 20 to 30, and sweet soda in 20 passes. Compared to the average of the other wet vacuums we tested, these results are very good. Now let's move on to our noise level tests. In general, the different modes are fairly quiet at the lowest level. The average noise level is 65 decibels, rising to only 67 decibels when the detected dirt level is orange. We have nothing in particular to report about the type of noise emitted. The self-cleaning process was also quiet. However, the roller drying could have been less noisy. It is not quiet enough to stand comfortably next to the vacuum cleaner while it is running. To conclude this test, let's talk about battery life. The maximum battery life of the H15 Pro Heat is advertised as 70 minutes in custom mode set to quiet, or 20 minutes in hot water mode thanks to its huge 30,000 milliamp hour battery. To confirm this, we checked how long it took for the vacuum cleaner to lose 10% in each mode, then extrapolated this to 100%. Smart mode lasted 45 minutes, hot water mode 17 minutes, suction mode 45 minutes, and custom mode set to quiet 66 minutes. In fact, the theoretical data is close to the actual values. We have rarely seen such battery life for a wet vacuum cleaner, which is a very good point. Finally, for charging, we counted 40 minutes to recover 17% of battery life, which is just under 4 hours to fully recharge the battery. And that's it for our test results. So, to sum it all up, the positive points of the Dreame H15 Pro Heat are its excellent battery life, its very good cleaning performance, the ability to use it at a 180-degree angle, its effective hot water mode, the fact that it can be customized via the app, even if the app isn't super useful, and its quiet operation. As for the negatives, the fact that it leaks a little, systematically leaving a line of water on the floor, its dynamic squeegee, which prevents it from properly sucking up large pieces of dirt, and the fact that it is less effective than others at vacuuming along baseboards. And that concludes our test. Thank you very much for watching. As a reminder, you'll find the link to this product with its best price just below the video. And if you like honest vacuum cleaner reviews, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel.